2 weeks ago, I saw a video on YouTube of someone picking a lock with like these tools. So I was bored, so I bought these pick thingies on AliExpress, and they finally arrived. So I'm gonna see how easy it is to actually pick a lock. I honestly don't think I will manage, cause like it's a lock. Like, all right. So I've got picks and a see-through lock and keys for the see-through lock, and this is what came in AliExpress. Have in mind this costed me only $10, so let's see how it does. Alright, so basically I saw this on YouTube. How a lock works is there are these 4 pins over here, and like they're going into this like golden thing over here, and while they're inside that, it can't turn. Whereas when you take a key, let me get the key. When you take a key, I need to put it in over here. Here, look. Look at the pins as I put in the key. That pin goes down, that pin goes down, that pin, that pin. Now that all the pins are perfectly aligned, I can now twist this and it will move. So if you look over here, these things are the second pins. Whereas when I pull out the key, now the pins, they've all gone into that golden thing again. And if I try to open this, it won't open. So let's see if I can open this using only these lock picking things. And again, another video on YouTube how I learned how to do it. Right, so if we open this thing over here, then we're gonna need this tool over here, and we're also gonna need this pin. So I'm going to quickly show you how to pick it in like an animation that I saw on YouTube. I'm gonna give credits to the guy that like shows how to pick it, and then I'm gonna try pick it and we'll see if it works. So
how to pick a lock in under 40 seconds. Inside the lock are several pins, and all of these pins are easy to push up except one. There's one pin that's acting against resistance, and this is called the binding pin. What you have to do is find this binding pin and push it up with the pick. If you do it right, you will hear a click, which means you have unlocked that pin. This is also when another pin becomes binding at random. Now you need to go back and forth to find the next binding pin and push it up. Once you go through all the binding pins one by one, the wrench inserted on the bottom can be turned, and that's when the lock will open like magic.
alright, so I just came back after you guys learned how to pick a lock. Obviously it's more complicated than that, but that's like the general idea. So I'm supposed to put in the torque wrench, I think it's called, that is pressing on. Basically the torque wrench pulls like the whole time on a thing, so that when you get a pin perfectly on, the pressure stops it from going back. Here, wait, let me show you what happens if I push a pin while the torque wrench is on. Here, you see that first pin? Because that there's no torque wrench holding it, the second I let go, see that the pin is just moving however it wants. Because that there's no torque wrench, it bounces back. So what we need to do is, like how that guy said about we need to find like the binding thing, we need to press each pin down and see if we can get the right pin. Wait a minute. There's no way that worked. 1 minute. So if I spin this now, there's no way. I literally just picked this. This is a house lock. and I literally just picked it in like under 5 minutes. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can lock it again. I'm gonna put this thing in. Let's see if I can lock it. I might have just been lucky. There's no way. There is no way it was that easy. That was way too easy. And apparently it's easier if you use this thing, because with this pick you need to go pin by pin, and then it's very slow and very tiring. Apparently this pin, you just shove it in and just wobble it around, and it should like automatically open it, like as if you put in a key. So I'm gonna try that. Ready? I'm gonna put it in. I'm just literally wobbling this thing around. I have no clue what pins it's going through. Like, I'm not even looking at the... Are you kidding me? That was like 15 seconds. 1 minute, I'm gonna lock it. That was literally like 15 seconds. Here, wait, I'm gonna try that again. Maybe it's the wrong side. Again. I can't believe that. There is... It might only just be this lock. So I'm going to try it on locks all around my house, and I'm going to see if I can actually pick it. And if it works, then I can't really trust locks anymore, you know? Like, I'm going to start putting on like the latch on my door, like... Anyway, let's go see. It's also like a pretty cool skill to have. Like, nobody can like hide anything from you, ever. Which is kinda like... It's like sort of fortunate, but unfortunate, and I don't know how to just... So I've got this little box on my wall, which has like a lot of keys in it, and it like unlocks with a key which is hidden somewhere, which I don't even know where the key is. But I'm gonna try pick this thing and see if it works. This time I'm gonna use this type of torque wrench. I actually didn't talk about this before. But here, if you guys look, instead of using the other torque wrench on locks like this, you can put it in like that, and then you can like pull like this. So I'm gonna be using this one, and we'll see if it works. There's no way. No way. There is no way I just opened that. I actually just opened it. Alright. I'm still in shock that this was fully locked, and I just opened it with literally a few tools. These things. I opened this. I'm just a little bit in shock that I managed to open something that was completely locked with $10 on AliExpress. That's a little bit disturbing, but also pretty cool. So I'm just gonna pick a few more things around the house. I wanted to test the lockpick on my money box, which cost me $300 million. No, wait, my bad. $30 million. So, yeah, let's see. No way. Well, yes, wait. I did just open that. That was pretty cool. I can't believe I just opened my locked money box. So in my money box, I had £200, which is like, I don't know, $250 or something, 270. And I had my entire bullet collection, which is crazy. Alright, so this is my balcony door, which is locked. So, let's see if I can unlock it. I think I just did it. Let's see. Are you kidding me right now? I literally just unlocked this door that was locked. That is actually crazy. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. This was actually a pretty cool video and tiny bit disturbing, tiny bit. And like I didn't add more locks and stuff, like the combination locks and all that, because that I don't actually know how to break into those right now. Like I just learned how to do this from YouTube, and I don't really have the time right now to start watching YouTube videos about how to like break into those types of locks and stuff like that. But if you guys want to see a video like that, or like briefcase lock or suitcase lock, or like forget locks, like mastering like any sort of skill, or even like just literally anything, like if you guys want to see something, please just comment a video idea that I will do. Thanks. Anyway, like and subscribe. Well, you don't gotta like, but please subscribe.